Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Passing is crisp and sharp. They're on, and he's surging through, and he was alert to it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kaka, and it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to...
There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Stood up well to him there. Calafiori plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Veron. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. No way through. De Jong. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch. Araujo. And it's Michel Platini. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pepe. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Matheus Cunha! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Platini. Veron. Salah. Now Kaká. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Fiore. Looking for the run. Good read. Needed to be. In comes the corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's been shifted off it. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal are in. He's having a go! Oh, split second react. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position. On the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross. Cleared without complication. Oh, there's a probing ball. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Now he's off and running. Chance here to counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Kaka. Mohamed Salah. Danger averted for now. And he's intervened well there. And it's Michel Platini. Tries to play it through. Fiore. Played into space. Pepe makes the interception. Portugal are still that goal to the good. Veron. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just...
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's quick to get it clear again. De Jong. Fiore. Marmouche. Veron wins the duel this time. Now it's Kaka. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Gravenberch. Pass is just off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong. Veron does really well to win the ball there. Platini. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
This their second corner of the game. Saka plays it short. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. He's found a way through. Saka is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Reinders. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Caicedo with a fine tackle.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Kubo. And it's Son Heung-min. Parla. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. That's good play. Saka. Brilliantly cut out. Gattuso. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And Marmoush! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
He shifted it to the flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do.
Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zico. Veron. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Veron does really well to win the ball there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mohamed Salah. Platini. Platini! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pinches it off him. And he shoots! And that has been knocked clear. Kubasi is always looking to break lines. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Veron. And he welcomes it in. He's on it. Can he get away? Matheus Cunha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's De Jong. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! The ball goes in, this time surely! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Salah. Half-time getting close now. Calafiori plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zico. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldo has created one goal already. Marmoush. That ball looks a good one. Caught offside that time. No, he's not getting past him there. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Marmoush. Nicely weighted ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mohamed Salah shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zico. Gravenberg. And this is Ronaldo. Fiore. Marmoush, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Good read, needed to be. And that is as far as they're going to go.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no...
He's had a shot! Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Zico. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Matheus Cunha. And this is Marmoush. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Konate. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Portugal have reached chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Real chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Calm, composed, confident. What a... Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. He's having a shot. Goal, Portugal. And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Gravenberg. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Son Heung-min, Araujo simply refused to be outdone there. Wirtz quietly revving up. Looking for the run. Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saka.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Owen.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And there we have it. The 2-goal cushion. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And they can counter here. And this is Owen. And he's picked out the run. Calafiori. And he's on his way. And this is Owen. And he's there to get it away. Osimhen. And Kubasi. And it's been played through. And it's made its way to him. Chooses to go back. That's a pretty loose pass. Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Owen. Oh, that looks a good... Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Gattuso voted man of the match, and deservedly so.